Hello and welcome back to the Regimentals YouTube channel. In today's video I am going to try and do a laid back feature of the recent World War I and World War II helmet collection that's just been consigned to us. So you'll notice that I'm not standing in my usual spot. I've got all the daggers behind me, I'm at my desk, and I've laid all these helmets out on my desk here, and to be completely honest with you, I have not studied each helmet. During the process of taking them on consignment, I looked at each one, checked they were okay, checked I was happy with the decals, the liners, the straps, but I've not really sat down and digested what each helmet is. This video is being filmed at the early stages of just getting the collection in. I have to say it's one of the best collections that we've seen condition wise and standard. So what I'm going to do, the best way for me to digest these helmets is a bit like an unboxing. I'm just going to pick up one helmet at a time and I'm going to have a look at it and try and explain to you what I'm looking at. And I think it will give you guys a good insight into these helmets at the same time as me digesting them ready for descriptions. Okay, so as I said, I'm going to try and keep it laid back. You'll probably see me putting my glasses on and off because I'm getting old now and it's easier for me to see things with my glasses on. So the first helmet that I'm picking up, it's World War I, I can see that straight away. Lovely, the light coloured liner pads. You can see it's completely untouched with the drawstring, the leather drawstring. It's an M18. It's got the complete M18 chin strap. I'm going to look to see whether it's marked. Oh yeah, beautiful stamping on the 1918 chin strap, obviously marked. It's Munich, marked 1918. Size in the back of the skirt of the helmet, 62 with the AK company stamping. Really nice condition, a few abrasions on the inside of the rim. The outside as well, there are abrasions all over, but it's the original paint. The maker mark is a G62. G helmets, I say they're rare, they're not really rare, but you can always identify a G from looking at the colour of the paint on the outside. Now, I wouldn't say that I am a First World War helmet expert. I know what's real, I know how to tell various makers, but there's a lot of books out there like Stalschutz's helm that my friend Ollie wrote that gives you a lot of information about the different makers. But this is a really nice example, and this one I think is going to be on the website for about £1,600. I've got tags on them already, giving me guides of what I've agreed with the consigner, but this is a really nice helmet. Okay, so moving on to the next one. So next helmet, as I said, I'm just grabbing them as they're laid out here. This is an M42 Luftwaffe helmet. It's in the nice Luftwaffe blue. You can see it's untouched paint. There's a few chips here and there. It's got the nice light coloured liner inside, typical of 1942 issue. The liner is stamped 56. The lot numbers and the makers are in the back of the rim, as you'd expect with a lot of the M42 helmets. It's got the original chin strap, and quite a lot of the decal is there. There's a few abrasions on the decal. This is just a nice, honest, clean Luftwaffe M42 helmet. Okay, next one I'm going to grab is the paratrooper helmet. Okay, so I remember looking at this when I was doing the consignment stage with the collector, and my initial theory is that this looks like it's an original Luftwaffe decal, but I just wasn't sure if it had been reapplied. It looks nice. The trouble is with these, it's very hard to tell when a decal is applied. You've got to look at everything around the helmet, the total age of the helmet. And the thing about this helmet is it has a reproduction liner and reproduction straps. So this is an original shell. It looks to me like it might be, yeah, it's an original shell, it's an original decal, not sure when it was applied. The bolts are original, but the liner is probably the best reproduction liner that I've ever seen for a paratrooper helmet. It's stamped. Reproduction paratrooper helmets usually have the stitching that runs across the helmet, very clumped up together. These stitch marks are nicely separated, just like on the originals. And the leather straps as well. Again, people will say to me, how do you know they're not original? You can feel new leather, you can just tell. When you handle these day in, day out, you can see original straps. But this is a museum level quality reproduction liner, and a really lovely shell, medium size. Okay, that's a nice piece. Nice for a collector who doesn't want to pay £8,000 for a single decal paratrooper helmet. You can pick up a nice original shell with a reproduction liner, and it's half the price. Moving on to the next one. Here we have an M18 helmet. It's got Austrian features on it. It's got like what I'd call ersatz chin strap bales for fitting an Austrian strap. Also loops on the sides. So this is definitely, I would say, Austrian Berndorfer. It's got the Berndorfer stamp in the back, the bear, stamped in the back with size 66. Obviously, yeah, this is a transitional, so it's an Austrian helmet, World War I, with the swastika eagle decal on it. Nice condition decal, lovely paint, and the liner inside is the original liner, but it doesn't match the outside condition of the helmet, and that is because this helmet has probably been to America and been stored in a barn, and it's picked up what we call American red rot. So it's the climate in America has made the liner go like this. It's not the condition, it's not how it was worn, because you can see by the outside of the helmet and the inner skirt that it's not a heavily used helmet. But this is a nice example, especially for you to see from the outside if you were just displaying it on a shelf. Really nice condition with really nice decal. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Now this one, I remember this one when we were taking the consignment in. This is a beautiful helmet. This is an M42 Army helmet. All of the decal is there. Really nice condition. Lovely textured original green paint on it. Really nice. You can see by the rivet heads that it's completely untouched. Chin strap is really nice, matching the condition of the helmet. I think it's marked maybe FLB 43 on the chin strap, very faintly marked. It's an ET64. The liner inside matches the condition of the outside. It's got the original drawstring. Really beautiful helmet, that's one of my favourites. The decal on it is quite subdued, but you can see it matches the paint on the helmet. It's completely untouched. Really nice M42 that. And then we go on to another transitional helmet. So we call these transitional because obviously for the novices, you've got the lugs here of World War I helmet, but it has the swastika decal on it, so it's been used during World War II. Other than that, it's just a regular M18. It's got the World War II chin strap. RB numbered. Lovely sleepy liner inside, completely original, size 57 stamped. Various sort of look like blood stains on the inside, but I don't think it is blood, but there's various darker shades on the leather liner. There is a stamping there, finding it hard to see it. BR64 or something. Really nice, honest helmet, nice, clear decal, untouched. It's got not much damage on it, and a lovely finish for the paint on the outside. So this is going to be quite a long video, so you might notice that there's a bit of cropping going on with moving some of the helmets around. I'm going to try and work on these ones here so you can get a better view of me. So straight onto this one, I put this bubble wrap between them just to stop them getting scratched as I stack them. Quite often people watch my videos and they say things like, oh, you're not treating it very well, but we do know how to handle these items. We've been handling them for a very long time. We are careful as best we can be. Here we have a really nice Luftwaffe M40 helmet. Really nice clear eagle decal on one side, being an M40, obviously no decal on the other side. The original blue factory finish paint is on it. Lovely condition chin strap. Yeah, RB numbered, it's quite late war chin strap. With these helmets, when they come from collectors, you never really know whether the helmet strap has been bought separately and added. but there often comes along a helmet where you can see it was always that chin strap that was on the helmet. This is a Q64, so a bit like I was explaining about the G helmets on the First World War. With a Q, you can always tell a Q by its colour and its shape and its weight as well. Q, which is Quist, is probably the most popular helmet among collectors. It's just something aesthetic about it. It just gives you a nice rounded feeling. The original liner inside in the light coloured leather, really nice, size 57 stamped. As I said, the skirt of the helmet is marked Q64. Lot numbers in the back. Chin strap, nice. Really nice, honest, clean Luftwaffe M40 helmet. And let's grab this one. Here we have a beautiful Kriegsmarine M40. It's lovely, but the decal has been either partially removed or some wear to it and it's flaked away. Because most of the swastika is there, I would say this hasn't been purposely removed. It hasn't been denazified. I just think that it's been stacked badly, and some of the eagle has worn away. Because the rest of the helmet is actually very nice condition. It's got a few red marks on it, but there's no ring around it to say that it's been stacked in a pile. It's just, we'll never know the story of what happened to the decal. Chin strap is marked and dated 1941. Really nice mid-war type liner in sort of the medium tan, size 57 mark. You can see it's the original drawstring as well. Really nice helmet. Lot numbers in the back. Faint stampings there. Looks like EF64. Hard to tell. Sometimes you need a microscope. Rivet heads, you know, they match the original paint on the outside of the helmet, so you can see that the liner's never been out. Really nice example of a rare helmet, Kriegsmarine M40. Now, while I'm talking about the Kriegsmarine M40, we posted an Instagram video showing these helmets just come in, promoting that there'd be a YouTube video coming. And of course, then people messaged me saying, are you selling any of these helmets before the update? And my response to Ben, who probably watching this video, I said, I'm not going out of my way to send photographs of helmets to people, but sometimes people come to the office, and we had a customer come in yesterday who is one of our best customers. We've known him a long time. It's like a friend, and he actually purchased what I thought was one of the best helmets from this collection. But I did say to him, before you take it away, I want to film a short clip of it. And it was a Kriegsmarine M42 helmet in almost mint condition. Really rare to find a Kriegsmarine M42, especially with the decal how it was. And as you can see from the pictures, it was superb condition. So I'm always having a battle with my father because I try and save the best stock for the videos, so then he's always trying to sell it to his friends and do a video. So that's the M42 Kriegsmarine, which we sold a few days ago. I just thought it was the right time, after showing the M40, to talk about that beautiful helmet. Moving on, here is another really stunning helmet and incredibly rare. This is a transitional cutout helmet. This is the ear cutout, so telegraphers helmet. There's lots of stories. For novice collectors, don't really understand what this is about. I featured it in other videos, but most people know what it is. Lovely clear decal on it, a slight abrasion on the left hand side of the eagle's wing. Really nice original paint, a little bit of loss on the top of the crown. It has a really nicely marked chin strap. I think it's dated 41, but really clear stamping. You can see the liner is original, all untouched, original drawstring. Size 57 is paint stamped into the back. Really nice piece. And any ear cutout used in World War II is a really popular helmet. This will be £3,250 all day long, and it will sell quite quickly. But that's a really nice piece. One of the highlights of the collection. Let's grab a piece over here, because you know we're obviously going upscale now. And here you can see is a superb piece, being an SS M42 helmet, single decal, obviously being M42, raw edge, so it's got the sharp edge. You can see by the rivet heads, completely untouched. This to me looks like it's the original chin strap that's always been on it. You can see that it's marked. I can't read what it is because there's some losses on the leather of the chin strap, but you can see it's got a nice stamping on there. Liner, completely original. It's toned in to match the helmet, identical. Lot numbers in the back. There's no stamping on the side. As I said, most times M42s, they don't have a stamping in the side. There is some splits to the brim of the helmet. Now, we could call it battle damage, but it just could be that the M42 helmets late war were poorly made from a poorer material, and there's a few splits in the front brow. But when we're talking about SS helmets, we tend not to focus on paint finish or liners or chin straps. It's all about the decal. And for me, this is a one-looker. A really nice helmet. This collector knew what he was doing, and none of these helmets, they don't need selling. Okay, so let's mix it up a little bit. I'm going to jump back to World War I helmets, because this one here is jumping out at me. I have a love of World War I camo helmets. It's a passion of mine. I love the look of them. This is a really iconic looking clear camouflage with the green, the ochre and the brown. Traditional colours of First World War helmets. You can see again by the paint on the rivet heads that the liner is completely untouched. It's not being messed around with. Hardly any abrasions on it. It's a nice matte finish camo. I'd say medium black separation lines, because obviously you get separation lines in the thick width. You get thin ones. This is medium. The liner inside, it's dry. It's an M16. It has the leather band going around the inside, which tells me it's an M16. The pads are, you know, they're okay. They're dry. The pads are inside, most of them. It's faint stamping there. The leather liner going around the edge is also dry, but you can see it's completely untouched. It's got one lug remaining for where the chin strap was, but this helmet is all about the paint finish and that lovely soft matte look. Really nice helmet. And the other one here is I'd say it was brighter. It's got the lovely bright green on it. It hasn't got the block separations. It's a much more interesting shaped camo, some of the curves. You can see again by the rivet heads completely untouched. I love this green speckled paint all over one side where, you know, the paint has just splattered everywhere. Really interesting helmet. It's got the original chin strap. It's frail. It's, you know, it's not going to break, but you can see that it needs looking after. Marked ET64. The liner pads inside is dry. There's some green verdigris on those pads, which is nice, good sign of age. M17, it's got the metal liner band going around the inside of the helmet. There's no drawstring. They're not usually it's not there on First World War helmets. They didn't really use them because they would just break the tongues of the pads inside. Needs care, this one. You need to look after it. However, whoever buys it needs to make sure the inside is protected, but it's all there, which is the important thing. And this lovely tortoise shell camouflage paint finish on the outside. Another beautiful helmet. Let's grab this transitional here. Ah, yeah, this is a nice one. This will be in demand. This is a you know, your traditional transitional helmet, but it is double decal. And then when I look inside, you can see again it's an Austrian helmet. It's got the rivets inside to hold the Austrian strap. It's been fitted with a World War II chin strap. Obviously that's not the chin strap that was on it during the war. You know, it would have had an Austrian strap on it, and in a way this chin strap doesn't really match the helmet. It's got a beautiful stamping on it, 1939. I'm not going to mess around with what I've been given by the consignor, but I should imagine whoever buys this helmet might end up using the strap for another helmet, because, you know, you either want to display it visually with a strap showing, but to me you can see that strap wasn't the original strap on that helmet during World War II. Mid-war liner inside, the traditional mid-brown, stamped 57, the drawstring is still there. Really nice paint on it, and then of course we talk about the decals. This nice clear eagle and swastika, and then the national decal on this side. Very rare nowadays to find a double decal transitional. I remember when I first got it back, when I first got into militaria in my early 20s, you'd see a lot of double decal transitional helmets. They weren't in demand, and that has now completely changed. This thing is what they say, rare as hen's teeth, and will be wanted by a lot of people. Let's grab this one here. What do we have? Oh yeah, we have here a lovely Army M35 helmet. I can see it's 35 by the air vents. It's the separated air vents. It's not a one-piece molded air vent. Rolled edge like an M40, but this is an M35. You can see on the rivet heads it has the early apple green paint, so this is the original liner inside, untouched. The helmet has either been refinished or lost its finish. I think it's refinished, but it has the original green, apple green paint on the rivet heads. The decal is nice and clear, few abrasions on it. Obviously the decal on the other side is not there, so I should imagine this is a reissue. Chin strap present, yep, nice clean strong chin strap. It's maker marked, dated 41 on the chin strap, and inside is a nice untouched liner, stamped 55, and then the name and number of the soldier in the back of the helmet. So you can do some research on that one. Really nice for the person looking for an identified single decal M35 helmet. Okay, let's grab another M35. Here we have Luftwaffe, almost double decal. You can see the Eagle decal, nice and clear, untouched, and the National decal on the other side is partially removed. I should imagine this one has been purposely partially removed. They gave the order to remove National decals, and you can see someone's made an attempt to do that. Lots of the early blue paint still remaining on the rivet heads. That shows us that it's the original liner inside, and then turning it over, a really nice liner. It's a large size helmet as well. The liner is stamped 59, has the what looks to me like the original chin strap that was with it. 1940 stamped on the chin strap. Very nice helmet. SE 66, nice clear stamping. On these Luftwaffe double decals, the stamping is usually very, very clear. And that is a really nice, clean double decal. Okay, here we have another transitional. Yep, nice clear decal again. This collector, you can see they've all come from the same collection. All the Army decals, the Eagle decals, are the same sort of standard and quality. He obviously had a certain standard that he wanted to keep to when buying them. It has the original chin strap, which is very, very thin. It won't be stamped. No, it's the very thin chin strap, but you can see that it's original to the helmet. It has nice, I'd say late to mid-tan liner inside. And look at this lovely paint drippings all on the inside of the skirt where the paint has run down while it's been reissued and refitted. Really nice. Got the original drawstring inside. Lovely finish on the outside. As I said, the decal. So these helmets, you know, they've all been what we would call reissued for World War II. So you're going to see things like the paint dripping on the outside. When I say original paint, obviously I mean original paint from World War II, not the original paint from World War I. But that's the life of what we call a transitional helmet. They've been used in both wars. Really nice piece. Right, okay, moving on. Let's move some of these around so you've got something to look at. Get everything in shot. And why don't we just go straight for the jugular. Here we have, for many people, I would say the piece de resistance of the collection. This is a SS M35 double decal. Okay, lovely apple green paint finish. Same on the domed rivet heads, untouched. Lovely, totally clear, original SS runes decal on one side, and then on the other side we have the National decal. A few abrasions at the top there. We look inside. The skirt of the helmet, also in the early apple green. Lot number on the back. ET62 on the side. Completely original, you know, early war liner. the square chin strap retaining lugs with the square edge, and we have the liner is marked 55, so it's an average size, original drawstring inside. We don't need to talk too much about an SS double decker. Everyone knows they're like the top of the tree. The price will reflect that. This will be close to £10,000, and it has a certificate of authenticity with it from Kelly Hicks, giving details of which decal it is, which maker, and then obviously just authenticating that he's had a look at it and is happy that it's a completely original helmet. But any SS M35 helmet is going to be wanted by many, but then finding the money, the price of a family car for a helmet, it will only be in the market for a few people. Let's grab this one here. Let's get this transitioner out of the way. What can we say? Again, another one looker, lovely, clean, nice paint drips all the way at the front here, clear decal, few abrasions here and there, untouched rivets, original liner inside. You can see this is the original chin strap to it as well. I think it's 1940 dated, and this one also has these rivets on the outside for the Austrian chin strap. Really nice, honest piece, nice clean condition. And let's grab this one here. Wow. Now this again will probably be one of the most popular pieces in the collection. It is a mint, unused, large size Army M42 helmet. Raw edge, untouched paint finish, totally clear original decal, complete chin strap, and the chin strap is marked probably with an RB number. Yeah, RB strap. It's ET68. I said it was a large size, and then inside the helmet in the dome there's the oval dome stamp. The liner is late war marked size 60. It's a totally iconic, very, very popular helmet, but obviously the price will reflect that. And then we grab this piece here. This is a totally original M35 Army helmet. It has the eagle and swastika decal one side and the nice clear national decal on the other side. Apple green paint, untouched rivet heads, early liner, chin strap. Chin strap is very faintly marked in the right light, but I can't read it. It's an NS64 shell, lot numbers in the back. It's just the iconic Army double decal helmet. There's a few bits of pitting on the top, but very, very nice finish to the paint overall. Let's leave that one to last. Let's grab this one here. This looks like a Luftwaffe M35 helmet with the early drooped tail eagle. Okay, so this is the very early eagle. Nice condition. On the other side, the complete national decal. As I said, M35, so it's got the separated air vents. Nice paint left on the domed top of the rivet heads. Turn it inside. The traditional dark brown leather liner you'd expect to see on an early M35 helmet. Very, very clear stamping ET64 on the skirt, and then a 1937 dated chin strap. You can see again the condition of the chin strap matches the condition of the liner inside. Has a drawstring there, but it's become untied, so it's only thread a few of the tongues on the liner, but a completely untouched helmet, a beautiful early Luftwaffe M35 helmet. Almost there. Here we have a standard transitional helmet. It's not converted from Austrian, and let's start with the paint on the outside. Refinished, obviously, as all of these transitionals were, but the condition of the World War II paint on it is beautiful. All there, untouched liner, complete decal, really nice condition, complete chin strap. Don't think this will be make and mark. Oh, it's RB numbered on the chin strap. Nice leather liner, size 54. Drawstring is there. There's a few transitionals in here, but all of them are in superb condition. And then finally, probably one of my favourite pieces is the SS M40 single decal. A few abrasions on the SS decal, but you can see that it's totally original. I love the way that these SS M40s have a matte finish on them. Really nice. Has the mid to late war liner inside, stamped 54 with the original drawstring. It's a Q66. As I said earlier in the video, Q is the most popular maker. It's aesthetically pleasing. My friend Bob Hoffman in America will probably be interested in this because I know that he likes Q66s. So I'll probably get a call from him if he's still collecting them. And the chin strap is RB numbered. A really beautiful piece. You know, that to me is probably the one piece that I would want to own from the collection, because I've always had some kind of like admiration for SS M40s. So there's all the helmets in the video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I appreciate it's a lot of information to digest. You might want to go back and watch the video a few times. But also, apart from me trying to sell these helmets to you, this is a great video for someone who wants to learn about helmets. I did do a tutorial about German World War II helmets some time ago, so you can look back through the catalogue, and I talk a lot about how the timeline of the helmets changed. And this video is very similar to that. But, you know, it's a double whammy. You're seeing the new stock, which are going onto the website on Friday, as well as a brief tutorial on some really fantastic helmets. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I shall be preparing for my trip to America soon. Don't particularly want to take helmets with me to America. They're too heavy. And as I said at the start of the video, please don't email, text asking for extra images or pre-images. Please try and wait for the update. Just to remind you, please don't buy anything off of the website unless it is a firm sale. If you order it and then email saying, can I have some more photographs of this, you've basically just stopped everyone else from having the chance to buy it, and it disrupts our business. We sometimes do double listings, so we're listing extra images of the item. There'll be no price with it, but please try and not order the extra images listings, because again, it becomes a bit of a nightmare for us if someone orders the extra images. The original listing is still out there available for people to buy. Some very wise collectors, what they do is when they've decided they definitely want an item, they order that item and they order the extra images at the same time, and that way both items automatically get taken off of the website and made reserved. So that is the trick to do. Thank you for watching the video. Please follow us on Instagram and Facebook like I always ask, and we're also on TikTok now, and thanks for watching.